Welcome back to new session. In the last session, we understood the different types of SAP users. So we understood what is normal users, SAP super users, and SAP consultant. Okay. I have written one more example here. So let's say for AP area, so this is the AP account payable and this is the account receivable area. So account payable I further bifurcated into two. One is vendor invoice processing, another is vendor payment processing group. So let's say to process the vendor invoices, I have so many different users, end users, one section of the end users, another section of end users are to process the vendor payment. To process the vendor payment, I have another group of the end users, and for this end users I have one super users who is knowing all this area, both the area this super user is knowing. Okay, so generally this set of users will not have access to this area, and this set of user will not have the access to this area, but this super user will have the access to this area also and this area also. So super user for AP will have access for the vendor invoice processing also and for vendor payment processing also. Okay, this is one of the thing. Now AR I further bifurcated to two. So from order creation, delivery and billing to customer is done by one set of end users, and customer collection and cash application. Okay, and we also say apply the cash in SAP. Once you receive the payment, you have to do the accounting for that cash received from the customer, that is known as a cash application. So this part of the work is done by another set of groups. Okay, so this set of groups will not have the access to this area, this set of access group will not have access to this area. For this two set of activities we have another super user, he has access for both this area. Okay, now on top of this super users we have the consultant. So consultant will have the access in all this area. Okay, in all this area you will have. So whenever there is any problem in the AP area, this individuals will contact to supervisor, supervisor will contact to SAP. When there is any problem in AR area, account receivable area, they will contact to SAP super users, and this super user will contact to SAP consultant. Similarly, whenever SAP consultants wants to understand anything about the businesses, then SAP consultant will contact to the super user and SAP consultant will contact to the super users. So these are the example of different types of users and their different kind of role and work. Today we are going to understand this session. In this session we are going to get familiar with SAP ERP screen. Okay, SAP ERP screen, how SAP looks, how to log into the SAP. So few process we are going to understand. So first of all, how to log into SAP. So SAP, whenever you get company laptop, you have to go to in the search bar and you have to type the SAP login. So this is the SAP login symbol looks. You have to double click on this one. Then it open like this one. Okay, it opens like this one. Let me close this one. It opens like this one. Then double click on this one. Your company will tell you on which you have to click. So there may be multiple link. You have to click on right link. Okay, so you have to click on this link. So generally to log in the SAP, there are two kind of login. One is known as a single sign. Single sign means no need to enter user ID and password. The moment you double click, it will automatically get logged in. Another one is known non-single sign in. If it is non-single sign in, you have to enter the user ID and password. Okay, so in this system I have non-single sign in which I have to enter the user ID and password. So double click. I have to give my user ID here and I have to give my password. I have to give my password. So here password is a case sensitive and user ID is a not case sensitive. Hit enter. This I have logged in already somewhere, therefore it is throwing error. So continue with login. Okay, so you get logged in like this. This is known as a SAP EG Access Screen. This is known as a SAP EG Access Screen. This is the screen where a end user does the work. This is the screen where end user uses this screen for their day-to-day business transaction posting purposes. Okay. Now you have to know what is known this area. Please focus on my cursor. Please focus on my cursor. So this area are known as a menu bar. This area is known as a menu bar. From here to here, this area is known as a standard toolbar. Okay, standard toolbar. Each section of this has different work. We'll understand what are the use of them. As of now, let us understand the what are those called. So this area from menu to help, it is known as a menu bar. From this to, or let's say from here to here, it is known as a SAP standard toolbar. This is known as a command bar. This is very important. Command bar. This option SAP menu tree. This is known as SAP menu tree. All our T code, all our activities are done in SAP menu tree only. We'll see slowly. This area, this below, where SAP written from here to here. This is known as a SAP status bar. Okay, I hope you are clear. So different section of this screen you have to know. Reason being, tomorrow if you are talking with some person and if he is telling that can you please go to command bar, then you have to not search where is command bar, this is, you should directly come here because this is what known as a command bar. If he is telling that can you please go to edit option of the menu bar, so you, this is the menu bar option, in this is the edit option. So you have to know. If somebody is telling can you please go to this standard toolbar in this last option, so you have to know this is this section is known as a standard toolbar and last one this one. So like it helps you to communicate with another person better. Okay, so therefore you have to know different area, different screens, different section of the screen name. Hope you are clear now. So second point is highlighted different area of the SAP screen. Again I am repeating, this part is known as a menu bar, this is standard toolbar, this is command bar, this is SAP menu screen, menu tree, this is the status bar. Okay, now next one is how to open new screen. So each screen, each screen is known as a session. In SAP we say session. So since only one screen is open, this is login screen, it is not considered session. So one screen is open, therefore it is known as a single session. If I want to open one more session, then I have to come here and I have to click new GUI window. Click here. So one more session will get open. See, this one more session got open. Just put here cursor. See, now two screen got open. It means session 1, session 2. Session 1, session 2. Okay. So this is how you have to know how to. We'll also understand how to open from T code. Okay. So to open the session, one method is go here and double click. Just now what we perform. If I want to open via T code, then I have two options to open the session. One option is that /n. Very carefully see /n. If I do /n, then what will happen? This current session will get closed and another new session will get open. So /n. Okay, current session got closed and new session got open. So altogether there will be two sessions only, because one which was open got closed and new session got open. So one got, this is the new session. This is one way. Another you want to keep the current session, but you want to open new session altogether, then you have to give slash o. If you press slash o, then current session will be open, and another new session will get open. So slash o, hit enter. So create, see total, see one new session got open. So total 3 session got open. Okay. Now if I want to close all this at a time and log out from the system, so log out you can do, go to system and click log off. This is one app doing log off. Okay, log off. Yes, if you do yes, it will get logged off. But let's say you don't want to do, so you have to press here, go to command bar slash nex. If you press, let me put capital letter so you can see it, slash nex. If you hit enter, then it will get logged off. So you are now logged off from the SAP. So this is how you have to log off from the, again I'm login. Okay, this is what you learned. Now how to change the font size. I hope you got to know how to open new session, how to close the session. This part you got it. Now how to open, how to change the font size of the setting. Let's say here, let's say these are the small, is looking small, these are all looking small letter. You want to increase the size of this. Okay, you have to click here in the, here, go to option, go to here font size, go to here, and whatever font size you want, you can select the font and select the size normal, all this you can select, and you can okay, apply, and okay. That's it. To see the impact, you have to log off from the system, log off. Yes, now you logged off. Again log in, then you'll be able to see big letters. See, already they are in big letter. So something different symbol you have chosen, therefore font also got changed. So this some other letter you have chosen. So come here. Okay, come here and come to font size, and make sure that you are selecting something which you understand here. So I'm putting to original one. Okay, I'm putting 12 sign. Okay, then apply, then okay, then log off. Yes. Okay, now go again and log in. See, now it is in normal. So you choose those font size which you understand. If you select something which you don't understand, it will come in some different language. Okay, so this is done, font size changing. Now next, how to change the color. So let's say you don't like this color, you want in different color. So you can go here, option, again go to color, and you can choose whatever color you want. Let's say I want a red color, so I can apply and okay, again okay. And to see the impact, you have to log off and log in, then you'll find the impact in the SAP. Again go and log in. See, it is coming red now. So this is how you have to change the color. Now next is favorite setting. Let's say in SAP we have something called T code. T code is like hyperlink. Okay, you want to post some transaction, so you have to enter the T code, or you have to follow the navigation tree. Navigation tree means, let's say I want to post the journal entry. So I know journal entry, if I want to post, I have to come here. If I want to post the journal entry, I have to come here, or I have to use the T code FB50. If I know how to use the T code FB50, if I know the T code to post the journal entry, then I don't no need to come here. I can directly give T code here and hit enter, and it will take me to a screen where I can enter the debit credit. But if I don't know T code, then I have to follow the navigation tree. So this is known as a navigation tree. Navigation tree means step by step searching where is the option to post the journal entry. Okay. Let's say now this T code is not appearing. So for this digit are known as a T code. Let's say this T code is not appearing when you are going in the navigation. So you have to come to extras, setting, and observe very carefully. If this display technical is not tick, then T code will not appear. So I'm removing now. Observe here FB50, all this will not appear. Come here, go again, navigate it, go here. This is also known as a path. This navigation is also known as a path. See, now there is only text is coming. There is no T code. Front T code is not coming. Again, come here, setting, and go to display, technical name. Now technical name will come. Technical name is nothing but T code will come here. Observe it very carefully. Come here. See, now T code is coming. Let's say this T code you don't want to know, always remember, and always you don't want to come here. So you have option called something called favorite. So in the favorite you can save it. So how to save in the favorite? Click on the favorite, right click. You can create one folder also by your name. Okay, so let's say I can open one folder. I can type by my name, Hari. Then click on Hari, right click again, and enter insert transaction, means T code. So I can type there FB50. So all the time no need to go inside and remember. So it will always be here. So whenever I log in, I can go to my favorite and I can double click on this. I can open the screen. I can post the journal entry. So no need to remember. So as many as T code, let's say in day-to-day business activities I am going to use, all those T code I can save here. So no need to remember all the time. Okay, all the T code I can save here. FBL 1. So this is another T code. So I can save it here. Okay. So okay. Now SAP favorite you got to know, SAP navigation you got to know, and SAP transaction code you got to know. So if you know the SAP T code, then no need to go and step by step. You can directly type here and you can reach to the screen where you can start posting the transaction. If you don't know T code, then it is difficult. Always go inside and search it. Another way, either you know the T code, then you put directly here. If you know, you can save in the favorite. So you just double click and you can open. So however way you feel comfortable, you can customize your screen so that it will help you to perform day-to-day business activities. I hope you enjoyed this session. Okay, so these are the few things you have to know as a basic SAP learner. Thank you so much. See you in the next screen, next session. Thank you.